A lot of you have been watching this channel for a long time, watched us build this thing. It was like a 10 million part video, or 10 million part series. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was plenty. So I had a couple things that I screwed up on when I built it. Big thing being where the legs are. I meant to put the, now this is the kind of stupid crap I do. I meant to put 2 legs on the back to make it stable and 1 on the front. 3 legs makes it so it doesn't wobble no matter where you set it. It'll always set and stay flat. But does not help you if you do it on the wrong side. And also I didn't angle them enough. So what we're going to do, we're going to change that around, put the single leg in the front tonight. We're going to move these legs to the back. We're going to rebuild this arm right here that, and you can see why. So that came out on us in the last video. Now I will say the parts of the design I really liked. I like this adjustable. I kind of like how this hinge is nice. There's no issues there. This is real easy. We have just a hole wallered in there a little bit and that sets up. I can just put a different length block in there if I want to change that height. Another thing that I should have done, I should have made this about probably 8-10 inches to a foot longer. So right now I kind of sit on the edge of it. It's fine. I can live with that as long as this base is a little more. And I made the legs so I could just take them out. You guys see how wobbly that is? We need to fix that also. So it may end up sitting just a little bit lower to the ground, but not by much. The nice part of this, the cherry has held up well. That's what this piece is here. The cherry hinges has held up very well. Now keep in mind, this thing's very weathered looking. Remember how long this building sat open while we were building it? And then when I was away from the project for 5 or 6 months and it sat open. So this thing got a lot of rain. It held up pretty well for what it went through. Now the legs are cedar. They're just made out of cedar fence post I had here. And we just rived them out with a draw knife. Thomas Russell asked, and I didn't respond to the comment in writing. Thomas asked about the why I'm using a different draw knife than the ones I'm making. The first draw knife I made here on the channel, I'm not very happy with it. I really don't feel like it works great, but it looks like garbage. I don't feel like sharing that on the channel. I have a few new ones made, ground out. All I have to do is make handles for them. So when I get some handles on them, you guys will be seeing those in the videos because they're actually going to be seeing quite a bit of use here this spring. We're definitely going to be seeing some use. But first things first, this is such an important part of the timber framing process. This little bench right here, this little shaving horse, is a huge part if you're making your own pegs and things like that. It just makes it so much easier. So we're going to get this fixed tonight, and then I guess we'll go from there. So stay tuned and I'll catch you on the other side of it. Man, I'm sweating my ass off up here tonight. Well, she's repaired, she's usable. It's not the most perfect thing in the world. That's obvious. That peg that the arm sits on, I shaved it down a little too far when I made it originally, so there's a little bit of slop on there. I think, and I'm not a big fan of that design of the center post up the middle. I think maybe we should build another one, the 2-post design. I think that'd be a little bit better, a little more solid, then I don't have to worry about that wiggling side to side, but that'll work for now. Much better with the legs flopped around. Now I drove that wedge in there and split the top. I did that on purpose. I probably could have done a relief cut in it and had it a little more even where it's split. But I figure that thing's not going to pop off of there like that. So it should hold it really well. We'll see what happens, but time will tell. We'll use the hell out of it and see how she goes. So anyway, next time out, we will get back to making, we have a couple of axe handles we need to make. For the hewing axe and the broad axe, for notching out some timbers. And then after that, if the weather does all right, we're going to head to the woods and do some hand hewing. That's something we have not done before on this channel. And to be honest with you, I've never done it. So we're going to be learning together. We'll snap some lines. We'll just see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Cut a leg off, something like that. We'll try not to do that. But so anyway, you guys are actually getting to see... You guys are going to get to see a lot of stuff we missed on the timber framing vlog for the barn, because this is going to, excuse me, you guys are going to get to see the initial steps from the design all the way up to the building of it. We're not going to miss any steps on this one like we did. When we did this shop here, this barn, we started when I already had 3 bents standing, or 2.5 bents standing and up. And so like I said, we're going to get to go right from the very beginning. We're actually going to do it a lot more traditional, this one is, with sill plates and all that good stuff. It'll be a lot different than this barn. This barn's sitting on a concrete slab, on a monolithic slab. So you miss out on all that floor joinery and everything like that. So we're going to start right from the bottom, right to the roof. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.